Hello, beautiful people. How are y'all doing today? I apologize first and foremost up front for it being a stupid amount of time between updates or videos that I have posted. Life got in the way between myself getting sick, my lease getting sick, getting back into work, into the groove and stuff like that. Life's been a little crazy, but we are back with a vengeance, hopefully. I can't make any promises, but my promise is to you that I will be putting out content on a more frequent basis. I'll try to stick to that week or so. Occasionally you may get an extra video during the week. Again, I don't want to make any sort of promises, but I know that a lot of you are have been reaching out on the socials, on Instagrams. I've gotten a couple messages on Facebook as well too, asking questions like how's everything going, haven't seen a video or anything like that, which I love. I absolutely love seeing those videos, but I think I owe it to you guys to put some info out there, right? That was kind of the whole intention behind me wanting to make these videos on a regular, to kind of see how my journey is, or how the journey is in general of someone who has had bariatric surgery, right? So over the last couple of weeks, with some conversations with some friends, I got some really cool ideas for videos to put out there, some content out there. You know, stuff like what I make in the day, or what do I bring with me to work, right? Having a bariatric surgery, right? What do my meals look like? Maybe some recipe videos as well too. Miley's gave me a really great video to do on my feelings, right? The good, the bad, the stuff that's sometimes not talked about, right? With bariatric surgery patients and that kind of stuff, right? Like, you know, how we have mood swings, right? Especially in those first couple of weeks after, right? You know, hangry is the term that's kind of thrown out there, and hangry in the sense that it's taken to the 10th degree, right? Because all we've had at that point is an ounce of protein water, right? So stuff like that, right? And I want to put that stuff out there. I want to be as real and as transparent as possible. So keep an eye out for those videos. Let's see, today being the 31st of January, can't believe that we are already a month into 2023. I'm excited. We just got out of the 6-week checkup with my doctor. Listen, people, 6 weeks ago, we had this surgery. 6 weeks ago, we started this journey, and we are down 85.5 pounds, I think is the official number. 85.5 pounds, whatever that number is. We're knocking on the 3 digits. I am excited. I couldn't have asked for a better 6-week checkup. I'm not really experiencing any sort of real issues, right? I'm back to eating normal foods, right? Solid foods. No, I don't have to have soups on the regular. I'm still having protein shakes in the morning just because they're unbelievably easy to make, right? And they're quick. I tend to leave a little closer to my time for work than I want to, so they're really easy to put together, right? I've been having those, you know. I'm still enjoying those softer cheeses because they're just delicious, right? And yeah, kind of meal prepping, kind of having leftovers from dinner and kind of making those as my meals. But it's funny because normally before, like, I would meal prep and I would make like 2 lunches out of it, right? But now I'm easily able to make like 4 or 5 leftovers, or 4 or 5 meals for lunches with the leftovers that we have. And that's just awesome, right? Because my stomach is literally that big, right? So, but from what the nurse told me today, all of my lifting restrictions have been lifted. I don't have any sort of restrictions on what kind of medication I can take, right? The only thing that is still in place, actually 2 things that are in place. One is from a vitamin standpoint. I'm still restricted to just having the chewables, right, that I got from Bariatric Fusion, which I'll be completely honest with you, they are not the best tasting multivitamin. They give you everything that you absolutely need: the calcium, the iron, the vitamins, the B12. They give you everything that they want, and it's fantastic to just say that, to simplify life, right? You take 2 of these chewables in the morning, 2 of these chewables at night. Yeah, that's it, right? However, they are terrible. They taste terrible. At least the ones that I got the multi-berry, or the fruit punch, I think is what it is. I could take a picture of it later and put it in the video. They don't taste very good. So, but the nurse gave me an idea to take the multivitamin and throw it into my protein shake. So I'm going to try that. You know, I paid $35 for the bottle. There's like 120 chewables that are in there. So I'm going to use it somehow, right? You know, and the shelf life is like a year, you know, so it'll take a while before. So that's restriction number 1, is I'm still restricted to just having the chewables. It's not for another 6 weeks or so that I can move into the dissolvables, or the pills, right, that I can take, which I'm excited to go that route. The second restriction is still any sort of ab ab workout, right? So I still got to keep in mind that, you know, that the body's still healing. It's only been 6 weeks, right? So doing ab workouts is still off limits, right? However, weightlifting is back on the table, which is fantastic, right? My restrictions from lifting anything heavier than 40 pounds is out the window. We can start doing that stuff again, which I'm not lifting anything 40 pounds or so at work, you know, but during my workouts, I like to lift, you know, 15, 20 pound dumbbells, you know, and get those pumps in, getting the muscles feeling good, right? So I'm excited to go back into that. But, you know, it's not one of those things where I'm immediately going to go from my 5 pound weights that I'm using now and jump into the 15 or 20s. No, that's an easy way to hurt yourself, right? We're going to gradually get back up to that, and hopefully sooner rather than later, it'll feel normal, right? So we'll get there. I think if I remember correctly, the doctor said that I'm still restricted for another 6 to 10 weeks on the ab workouts, which that's fine, right? We'll eventually get there, and you know, abs are one of those things I've always been told is you can work on it on a daily basis, right? So when it's time, it is time. But other than that, the appointment was fantastic. No issues, no problems to report. And my next checkup is 6 weeks from now, right? At the 12-week mark, you know, 4 months after surgery. Time is flying by, and I am excited. I was hoping to be in the 90s with my weight loss this past week. But ultimately, I kind of realized that I have last week, and really like a week and a half, almost 2 weeks now, I've been reintroducing the regular foods, right? No less of the liquid meals. Still enjoying protein and stuff like that, trying to get to the 70, 80 mark, 80 grams of protein a day, but introducing regular foods, right? So I won't lie and say that I kind of got a little zealous, right, with some of the sweets, eating a bit more, getting to a point where like I'm like full, right. There was definitely a couple times this past week where I knew that I had eaten too much, right. I hit that kind of like ceiling very quick. Perfect example of this was last week. I had made some turkey burgers that I got from a diet cookbook that I got. I could share that recipe. I don't think I took any pictures of it, but I'm gonna make it again because they are just slamming how good they are. And I made myself 2 burgers, right? 2 turkey burgers. I had one, I felt fantastic, and I was like, you know what? I'm satisfied, but I kind of want to have the second burger, right? And I made it through about, I want to say maybe halfway on that burger, and I knew that I had eaten too much, right? I came to that realization. I was like, I'm hurting, I'm not comfortable, right? And I made a mistake, right? It happened again yesterday during my lunch break. I had some leftovers from Fresh Kitchen, which again is one of those like healthy fast food type places. And it was just a bowl, right? It was chicken, it was grilled chicken, cauliflower mash, cauliflower spiced rice, and mushrooms. I think I put in there. Mushrooms and green beans was in there. So it was a healthy bowl. I had about half of it, or a little less than half of it for dinner the night before. So what's that, Sunday? But for lunch, I took it, heated it up, and I was watching a YouTube video that was about 15 minutes long. And I had finished the bowl before the video was up. Now, as a bariatric patient, we know, or we should know, that you should take about 25 to 30 plus minutes to eat a meal, right? Slowing down, chewing to the point of your food feeling that consistency of baby food, and then swallowing, taking a step back, relaxing for a second, and then, or putting the spoon or fork down, going back in for another bite full, and repeat, right? I did not do that. I was literally just scarfing it down. And again, it was one of those things where I realized, I was like, I ate too fast and I might have eaten too much, right? And I was in pain for a little bit, right? So, and talking to the nurse about that and telling her about those kind of like missteps, right? That's completely normal, right? Again, 6 weeks, right? 6 weeks ago is when we had the surgery. So we are still retraining our bodies, or my body, to this new normal, right? Being able to only fit so much food in our stomach, and realizing those signals, right? That we are full, we are satisfied, and to stop, right? It is okay to leave food on the table, or in the bowl in this case, right? And that's something that it's just gonna happen, right? Every once in a while, and she was telling me a couple of patients of hers who have gone a year and still have those mishaps, right? So if you experience those mishaps, don't feel like a failure or you did something wrong. Just, we learn from our mistakes, right? That's a pretty natural human experience, right? We mess up, we fix the problem, we don't do it again, right? Or we go, a while before we make that mistake again, right? But we've learned from it. We're listening more to our bodies. That way we don't run into that problem, or at least try to put some space in between those problems, right? But that is it to reports. So again, great appointment. And my next appointment won't be for another 6 weeks. We are continuing workouts. Our clothes are starting to look baggy, starting to look big. So I think this week I've got to do a little bit more shopping for some smaller pants, because my pants at this point are big. The belt that I bought, I made the mistake of buying a belt a size down, thinking that I was going down a size in my pants. but I need to go down like 2 or 3 sizes in the belt because I'm on the last hole on this belt, and I can go probably 2 or 3 holes past, right? So that's really cool. But I, unfortunately, because I've got these monster thighs, right, I am still shopping at DXL. Boy, I cannot wait until I can unsubscribe from DXL. I think I'm gonna have a small ceremony with my burning of the DXL pamphlets that I get on a regular basis from them, and deleting the app and removing myself or unsubscribing from the emails that I get on a daily basis from those guys, right? But that is way down the line until these thighs start going down in size. But I hope you all are having a fantastic time. Again, I apologize for the lack of videos putting out there, but I do appreciate the 20+ subscribers to the channel. I love every single one of y'all. Keep on keeping on. The YouTube sign off, subscribe, like the video, share if you can, and to those who are new viewers and that kind of stuff, welcome. This is a place of acceptance, of love, and just trying to teach y'all about bariatric surgery, because bariatric surgery is a key, and it is definitely a tool in a very big toolbox that, along with exercise, is life-changing. I'm already experiencing that now, right? Just being able to sit in a normal sized chair at the doctor's office it's awesome, man, and I love it, and I can't wait to see where this journey takes me in 2023. All right, y'all, enjoy the rest of your day, enjoy the rest of your week, and I love you. Peace.